This next one is nothing. But good, 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 good. And I know, Zach, I know. I also need to catch up on this one. Tell him.
I love the Pitt. I love everything about the Pitt. I love everybody on the Pitt. This is my show of the year so
This
far.
man took a break at South by to watch more Pitt.
Yeah, but there was a new one. I haven't seen what happened to my guy Noah Wyle.
What better recommendation, man? What better recommendation?
Yeah. Well, I'll say this. This is the only show this year where I've rewatched every episode. And it's a show that I'm just really loving being in the middle of. And maybe that makes me a little bit weird. You know, I was trying to pitch this show to somebody this week, and it did occur to me that like shortly after COVID broke out, one of the things that I watched and brought me some comfort was the movie Contagion from our guy, Steven Soderbergh, who we mentioned earlier. Yeah. Not exactly the most like
what you mean, though? Yeah.
Comforting watch, but sometimes, you know, you can see something super stressful and it just takes you to a different place, right? And so this is a show that's set entirely in an ER. We've talked about it weeks and weeks ago, but every episode is another hour. It's almost like 24 in the way that its episodes are structured. So as the season moves along, you're progressing through this one extremely chaotic 15-hour shift that our guy Noah Wyle is on. But I think what the show just does really well is immerse you in this world and with these characters and seed all these different stories. So there's constantly things happening and things to learn about, whether you're learning about a new medical procedure or you're learning about the relationship between Langdon and Mel. You're just kind of there's always something that the show's giving you. And the way it's paced is so excellent too, because they'll often do this thing where the last line of one scene is being responded to in the first line of another. If you know what I'm talking about, that sort of interstitial scene writing that's so excellent. Okay. Yeah, it just like it has an energy to it. The characters are really good. The acting's really good. I'm just really immersed in it, and I think like it all sort of built to episode 12, where so many of the elements that were planted throughout the first season sort of came to a head. And that episode 12 is maybe the best hour of television I've seen all year. I was stunned watching it. I'm so in awe of the show. TV is back. Episodic television is here, and it's not going away right now. I don't know if you heard, Max is trying to put one of these out every year. They're already at work on season 2.
You're not worried?
I don't know, man. I mean, so far they've given me no reason to be worried.
That fast, bro, they're not essential workers.
We used to do this. We used to make TV in this country.
We used to.
Yeah.
Hey, they're making TV great again, Zach. The Pitt. You said you were what?
Oh, pit-pilled. I'm thoroughly pit-pilled.
I got to get pitted, bro.
Yeah.
I'm going to catch up to
Get in the pit.
The first one was great. We ended up going on the road. It's everything. The last thing that we had said. Well, go for it.
I'll say this. Everybody that I've recommended it to has burned through the episodes. Like, it is an extremely bingeable property, partly because it's never that complex either. And I'm not saying that to say that it's not an interesting or smart show, but I think it's all really like on the screen for you. You don't have to search Reddit for the theories on this show.
That's what you mean, yeah. You get what you're locked in for, and that's my excuse, Zach. It's that I know I will waste 10 hours immediately, but I haven't found them. Well, my pitch for you, where I was saying, is this going to be that show, the Stanford Prison Experiment, Band of Brothers, the bit where people look back like they have for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and even Lincoln this past weekend. Hopefully this loads. Where a lot of these faces that you may not know will end up becoming. I mean, look at this, bro. They're so faceless.
Yeah, I mean, I do think so. Yeah, Shabana Aziz is an actress that we were talking about at South by Southwest. She's so remarkable on this show. Garen Howell, who's next to her, is also like every scene. He's really interesting. I do think this is a show that's going to break a lot of actors. Taylor Dearden, who we were talking about, is Bryan Cranston's daughter, has been, I think, the breakout for a lot of people. Her character, Mel, is just so interesting. She's making such interesting choices with how she does the character. I like it a lot. Speaking of Nepo babies, Fiona Dourif next to her on IMDb. Yeah. I love her on the show. She plays McKay, one of the more like moralistic, hard-nosed doctors. Okay. I just found out recently that her father, who is also
President Biden.
guest starring, that would be crazy, who's also guest starring as her father in an upcoming episode, is the voice of Chucky.
Wait, what?
Is it Bruce Dourif or something like that?
What? That's so funny. Why?
I don't know, but it just makes me happy to know.
Interesting. Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, good for her.
Yeah.
I wonder, was she even in a Chucky movie? That'd be funny. Bro, she's in a Chucky movie. That's so
Family Affair.
funny. She's in a TV series, I should say.
There you go.
All right. Hey, I'm all in. I'm all in for the Pit. I will see you soon. I will see you in Valhalla, my friend.
Yeah.
At the
I can't
ER.
wait to. Can't wait.
When's
to
it wrap again? You said it's 15 episodes, so technically.
Yeah, and I think they're out.
3 more.
They're out on Thursday evening, so we are a week and a half away from the finale.
I'm at the theater. That's why.
Yeah.
Is it your favorite show?
So far this year, I think it is, and that's tough competition with the studio out there.
Yeah.